Hi YouTube, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about reasons that you should attend Job Corps, reasons that you should take Job Corps seriously. Now this video was inspired by Yunique, so shout out to you, girl. I just want to talk about my experience a little bit. And, you know, there are a lot of pros and cons to Job Corps. She definitely has a bunch of videos on her channel talking about pros and cons of Job Corps, but everybody's experience is going to be different. Some things I can handle, you might be able to handle. Some things you'll be able to handle, I might not be able to handle. So yeah, so I have a whole list right here on my phone talking about reasons that you should attend. So these are all the pros. I'm gonna be talking about all the pros in this video along with my personal experience. So I attended Job Corps. First I want to say I attended Job Corps when I was 18. When I was 18 years old. I'm 23 years old now. But now I go to school online. So I finished my trade, but I never took my test. So, you know, whenever you're getting a trade or a certification, you know, you have to take, it's usually a state test that you have to take to say that you are certified, like that you are officially certified. And I never went and I took the test for medical office assisting. I just got the certificate of completion is all I did. So the first thing that I have on my list is that it's free education. You don't have to pay to go to Job Corps. It's literally funded. It's funded by the government. It's a free funded education program. Different sites have different trades. One site is obviously going to have more trades than the other. You don't have to go to the same Job Corps that's within your state or your city. You can just go, if you want to travel and go to another state and go to Job Corps, you can, especially when you go to advanced training, free transportation. So they can, a lot of people would actually get picked up, I believe it's by the bus station. Me, at the time, my uncle, he drove me there himself. So we met everybody there when it was time, time for the first day. Free college education. So after you finish a trade, you're able to further your education actually at a community college. At least at the center that I went to, different Job Corps operate differently. You just have to do the research for the one in your area. And then they have the GED. So if you don't have your GED, I had my high school diploma going into Job Corps, but they will help you get your GED as well. And it's also at your pace. Sorry, everything is at your pace. So whenever you're done is when you're done. Whatever effort that you put in is what you're going to get out. So, you know, you have no reason, oh, this is due, that is due. You have no reason to blame everybody else. When I was there, they didn't even give us homework. You could choose to do your homework in your room or outside of class. I chose to go ahead and do my work outside of class because why not? Because you have lots of free time once you leave class. And you have a schedule. You have a Monday through Friday schedule. And then, of course, you have holidays to where you're off and everything. And then once you hit, I think it was like a certain level or something like that. I believe when you hit like level 2, you can get a job. So they'll help you get a job. You dress up for your job interview. I wasn't there long enough to go through the whole job interview process. They help you get a job, and then you can work part-time and earn your own money. Then you also get an allowance, small things like that. There are a lot of perks. But when I was there, you gotta realize at the time I was 18 years old. I was being a teenager, let's be honest. I was being a teenager, a little hard-headed, rough around the edges and all that. Now, I was never the type of child to like constantly get in trouble in school. I've never been suspended from school, and I've never been suspended off the bus. Most people can't say that, but I can be one of the first few to say that I was not a troubled child. Now, of course, I wasn't a perfect child either. I had my times to where I would go back and forth with teachers, back and forth with other students. You know, that's for another video. The main thing that my uncle looked this program up for me, which I already knew about it because my stepsister, she went to Job Corps, and one of my cousins, she also attended Job Corps as well. My stepsister, I believe she went and got her GED, and my cousin, I can't remember if my cousin got her GED or if she actually took up a trade while she was there, but both of them attended Job Corps. Not the same one that I attended, but I had already knew about it because they previously attended when I was a lot younger. So I was just like, okay, I'll go ahead and give it a try. It's not really something I wanted to do because honestly, I really knew what I was getting myself into. Of course, me talking to my sister and stuff like that, I already knew what I was getting into. I already had an idea. I knew it wasn't going to be I knew it was going to be like college, but then again, not really. Everything is kind of scheduled and things like that. And it's just like, oh, you grown, you know, it's a lot. I went there and I just kept my head down. One thing I would tell my younger self, if I could go back to my younger self, be like, girl, don't worry about stuff that's not important. When you go to Job Corps, if you decide to go to Job Corps, people think, oh, it's nothing but bad kids there. Now, that's majority of the population. I'm just going to be real with you. I feel like you're not really personally going to meet a lot of genuine people, but you will meet genuine people. I met plenty of genuine people while I was there. Now, does that, how do I put this into words? Yeah, there was a lot. There were people, I could tell y'all a million stories. You know how many females tried me and I stayed to myself, minded my business, did what I was supposed to do, and I got so many stares, so many people just giving me the stank face, so many people just. And it was also this one guy that I dated while I was there. And I knew everybody was shocked, like, why is she dating him? Because I was that girl to where I would just sit and say nothing. I would give you the silent treatment. Like, well, being around all these new people that I've never known, never seen a day in my life, I will sit there, you know, going through the first 6 weeks of the program. I'm just really sitting there like, because I'm just like, I'm not obligated to speak or talk to nobody. Like, yeah, I'm going to be here for months, but until I get comfortable, until I find my tribe, and until I get settled in, you know what I'm saying? I'm scoping out my whole environment. I'm scoping out everything. That's what I'm doing, you know? So, of course, a lot of people took that as, oh, she's stuck up. She's so stuck up. Like, she thinks she's better than everybody else, so she thinks this and she thinks that. I will say some Job Corps do have off-campus housing. So at the Job Corps that my sister and my cousin attended, if you stay close within the area, you could go to off-campus housing. But most Job Corps, as far as I know, they do have on-campus housing to where throughout your whole trade, you have to stay there. And you can't have your car while you're there. I just want to throw that out there. You cannot have your car. You have to use their transportation, or you have to have somebody to come and pick you up when you decide that you want to go home and visit. And yeah, they already mentioned that up to 25 years old, at least the one that I went through. And like I said, I've heard instances of people staying till they're 26 years old. So me, I took it seriously, but I didn't take it seriously enough. So I was there long enough to finish my trade certificate of completion. And my teacher, she was amazing. She was amazing. She was, shout out to you, Miss Mudderman. You were an amazing teacher. You put up with a lot. All of us dealt with a lot being in your class, but she's a great teacher. Like, she was, to me, in my opinion, she was one of the best teachers at the campus. And I finished my trade within 3 months. And one of my friends that actually still speaks to her to this day, one of my friends that attended the Job Corps at the time as well, she, even after I left, she was like, girl, you know, she was still talking about you after you left. She was just like, she would always tell new people that came in, oh, I had a girl finish in 3 months. She got her stuff and got out of there. But like I said, I never went and took these state tests to become a medical office assistant. So it's like I completed the course, but I didn't take the test. So, you know, with certifications, if you don't take the test, you're not officially certified. You see what I'm saying? So that was my experience. I was ready to go. I just knew, I was just like, I don't think I can be here for too much longer. It was very draining. It was a lot. It was very stressful. Sometimes it became a little daunting, and it was just like, I deserve better than this. You are around a lot of immature people that are grown people. But I'm talking about people that, okay, think about it like this. These are the type of people that you're dealing with when you go to Job Corps. You know, in school, you have all the bullies, all the people that hang with the bullies that think that they're better than you. They won't necessarily bully you, but they like look down on you. And then you have the people that are just always, you know, you had those people in school that was always in trouble. They had no reason Like they really had no reason to be in trouble. They just act out just to act out. Now everybody's story is different, but those are the type of people that you are dealing with. And then you're dealing with, I mean, you've got fake people everywhere, but you're dealing with people that just trying to scope you out, just trying to get something out of you. But as long as you know, if you can't do something for them, then you're no good to them, if that makes sense. Those are the type of people that you are dealing with. So yeah, that's the heads up about Job Corps. But other than that, it's not that bad. It's worth a try. It's definitely worth a try. Now, there is a 6-week process when you first attend Job Corps. So you're pretty much just exploring, even though if you know you want to go in what you want to go into, they give you 6 weeks, and then you're getting familiar with the campus, getting familiar with how everything works. You have a schedule Monday through Friday. I think it's like 8 to 5, 8 to 3, something like that. You are going to be told what to do all the time. You're going to be told what to do. It's not like going to college. Everything up. If I would have took everything a lot more serious then, I could have been like a lot further ahead now. So that's pretty much my experience. I can go deeper into my experience in another video. I actually have to cut this video short. I have so much that I have to do. But thank y'all so much for tuning back in. And like I said, make sure that you go and watch Yunique's video. She has tons of video going a lot more in detail about Job Corps. And then of course, do your research within your area, within your state. It's a whole bunch of opportunities out there. You just have to take advantage of them. If you're not taking advantage of them, then it's no good. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning back into this video. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.